Hey guys, what's up? My name is Soul King. Oh, some nice! Yeah. So I really didn't keep score, but Money in the Bank just ended a couple seconds, like maybe a couple minutes ago. So I'm gonna start with I guess booking because what? Alright, so we're gonna start. I'm just gonna look at the three main matches of the show, and maybe I'll talk about the surprise, the surprise win of the show, or the surprise match that was actually pretty good of the show. Now I kind of faded out paying attention. I skipped the Divas match. Um, Although I know Charlotte and Dana won, which I think I predicted that. I'm not sure. I don't remember my predictions. See, I'm like very short term. But I'm gonna go back and watch the video in a minute. But whatever. So, um, John Cena, AJ Styles. I think it should have ended with at the Styles Clash. When he hit the Styles Clash, I think that should have been the end of the match. Um, I don't understand why they're burying the Styles Clash. That should be his finisher. That's like way better than the forearm because the forearm just takes too long, and you could scout it from a mile away. You can know when he's doing it. So that's my first issue with the show is that John. I mean, it's great that AJ Styles won and all, but I still think he should have won clean. But I'm guessing they're saving that for the last match because the next is going to be John Cena versus AJ again at Battleground. They already kind of announced it. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I think that's going to be a really good match. I was very disappointed in this match because it could have been so much better because I know how well AJ Styles can wrestle just from watching him with Roman Reigns, and it's sad that for once I'm going to say something nice about Roman Reigns. You guys will hear it in a minute, but AJ Styles just dominated, and I said it, and I don't think I said it in the video, but I specifically kept saying AJ Styles is going to out-wrestle John Cena. And why is he going to do this? Because he's been around the world, and he's a better wrestler than John Cena. Yeah, Cena's a great entertainer, but he's not the best wrestler, Another thing that I really found issue with in this card was why Rusev and Lana went on so late. I know they needed a break match because they just had the Money in the Bank, and yeah, I'll talk about that in a second, but they had John Cena and AJ. Then they had the Money in the Bank, and then they had Rusev, Titus O'Neil, which I think should have went the other way. I think Titus O'Neil should have picked up that win. And the show really felt like it didn't have enough matches. I feel like the pre-show had too many matches. I think they could have put Golden Truth and Breezango on the main roster show with the rest of everybody else, but it's just me. What I think they should do, actually, now that NXT is such a big brand and it's really popular, I think they should pull up an NXT, like four NXT guys, or a tag team or whatever, and have a tag team match or some type of NXT match on the pre-show with NXT guys instead of WWE guys and jobbers and stuff. So, yeah. Then we had the Money in the Bank ladder match, which, once again, I did find some issues with it. It wasn't the best Money in the Bank ladder match, just put it that way. Sorry about that. But I think I still like where they went with it, but I think it could have been a little bit better. And by the way, I think John Cena and AJ Styles. I'm gonna go back to that real quick. It it didn't have enough spots. It just didn't make me want any one specific. Well, I already wanted AJ Styles to win, but that's just yeah. And I won that prediction, so I got that prediction right. The next one I got wrong because I said Kevin Owens for the Money in the Bank. which I think would still be a better decision than what they did. Not saying I don't like what they did, but I think they could have done it better and have Kevin Owens do it. Maybe not have him do what happened in the main event, because I'm going to talk about that in a second. Hold your horses. What kind of made me mad is, once again, like, for like the second year in a row, the Money in the Bank was cashed in early, and we don't get to see that briefcase carried around. And we haven't seen that since Seth Rollins, so I think someone, like, next year, I hope Kevin Owens takes it, because unless he becomes champion before then, I hope Kevin Owens takes it, or he turns babyface. I want him to carry it around and use it as a weapon. It just being used once and one done, need in one night, and just be gone. It's like, where's the excitement? Like, you should never know where, and so many people predicted that Dean Ambrose would cash it. Yeah, Dean Ambrose won, by the way. If you haven't seen the show, Dean Ambrose won the Money in the Bank, and I still think it's the worst decision. But he was like number 2 for me because, they had 3 ways. I really said there was 3 ways it could go. It was Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, or Dean Ambrose. They went with Dean Ambrose. Not my favorite choice, but they went with it and they did it, and it was alright. And I feel like they have a lot of stories going on. So let's get to the Roman Reigns Seth Rollins match, and I kind of want to talk about this a little more in depth because I think this match was really good. And it beat out, like, it was better than John Cena AJ Styles, which is something I never thought I'd say. That John Cena and AJ Styles was worse than Roman Reigns Seth Rollins, because that match was so anticlimactic. I thought it was going to be so much better, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff I could say about that match. But Roman Reigns, I mean, it's still good. It's still one of the better matches on the card, but it was still lackluster. And then you bring in Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, which I thought was going to have the same issue that, like, Triple H and Randy Orton had at 25, or Triple H and Chris Jericho had at, like, WrestleMania 17, or 18, or whatever it was. Where they had to follow a dream match, a match that was the best match on the card. So I was like, I thought it was going to be like them following Rock and Hogan, or them following Taker Shawn, or but following AJ Styles, AJ Styles and John Cena, who are the some of the best guys on the roster. Who, I mean, I think the show would have benefited from. I don't know where I was going with that. That was just going to be a rant, and I really didn't know where I was going, so I'm just going to stop that rant there. One thing that really surprised me was I really enjoyed that pedigree spot where he just caught him in midair and boom, he hit the pedigree. He kind of jumped over him and nailed him with the pedigree. I thought that was pretty neat. It's never been done before, so why not? Unless Triple H did it to Edge, which doubtful because Edge would do the closed arm spear, like tackle you down, or he had more like this, but Roman Reigns is more like this, so it's kind of like just throws himself. So, so I really thought Roman Reigns was gonna win at like 3 or 4 more points in that match, and like that Falcon Arrow, like it clicked. That should be his finish. Why is that not his finish? I mean, the pedigree's great now. I think they should make the pedigree more of a like, give me a move. I'm trying to think of something like that he doesn't use all the time, but he uses when he needs it. Kind of like Orton's punt or something like that, where if he absolutely needs to use it, he uses it. I'm trying to think of a wrestler who has one of those. John Cena doesn't have one. He's just an AA dude. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll think about it later. I'll figure it out later. And that's pretty much it. Dean Ambrose cashing in was like, my dad predicted that, and I was like, oh crap, no, it's not gonna happen. Cause like At first, I was like, oh, Kevin Owens is going to win, so Kevin Owens is going to do it. Now, he's not going to cash in tonight, but he's going to cash in at some point. But I think this is just going to set up the triple threat at SummerSlam. They're not going to have the Battleground. I think what they're going to do is they're going to have, like a number one contenders match at Battleground. And then it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, and then it's going to go to a draw. It's going to be like a 30-minute match, and it's going to go to a draw, and then they're going to have a triple threat match at SummerSlam, which is in Brooklyn, which is not that far from me. I could go there, but I'm not going. I might be going to Battleground, though. That might be cool. I don't know. Battleground's like in Washington. I'm in Maryland, so I don't know. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I don't know. I'm looking to get more videos out in the next couple weeks. The summer months, so I'm gonna try and knock some videos out tonight. Actually, see this light right here? This right here? Yeah, I'm gonna be using this because it's amazing. I'm just gonna like put it over here. Like this. No, it's upside down. Stop. Yeah, there you go. See, it's like blinding me, so I need to like find a good spot for it. So it's like, must be good. Yeah, I can put it right there. Yeah, that works. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight's review. I'm probably gonna talk about Raw. I'm gonna do something about Raw. You know, talk about Raw. I said I was gonna do like booking, but I'm ready for Seth Rollins. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Leave what you thought about the pay-per-view, and I'm gonna give a rating for the I'm gonna talk about, I had something, I had something I'm gonna rate the show on a scale from 1 to 10, so 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it, like, an 8 out of 10, and the only other show that I've ever given there's, like, only 4 shows that I've ever given a 10 out of 10, WrestleMania 25, which is one of my favorite WrestleManias. I really enjoy WrestleMania 25. I'm not going to go through that list of my favorite, that have reached top 10. But this is like an 8 out of 10. Or like, no, like a 7 out of 10. Now, I'm going to drop it because of the Cena AJ. It's going to be like a 7 out of 10. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave your rating down below. And leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave your rating down below. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I need to find a good outro. Like, hold on. We're gonna. I know I just did my like kind of outro, but I need like, see you in the next moon or something like that. I don't know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys.